Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're stepping into a different kind of space.
Yeah, a place where feelings and images, they sort of take the lead over, strict logic.
Exactly. We're exploring a conversation, almost like a dream, that speaks to those deeper things inside us.
Think of it less like an analysis and more like interpreting a painting made of emotions, where the symbols tell the story.
And we're following person B, who's sharing a really vivid dream, and the feelings that came with it, they're looking for meaning, but more through metaphor, right?
Precisely. And guiding this, in a way, is person A's perspective, very poetic, drawing on Freudian ideas, but in a more fluid, image-rich way. It's not about finding one single meaning for each symbol.
More about the feel of it.
Exactly. The emotional weight guides the understanding.
Okay, so let's settle in. We're entering this inner theater, a place where one image can unlock so much.
It's a journey into the unconscious, using intuition as our guide.
Let's start with person B's dream then. What did they see?
Well, B described finding themselves in this perpetual twilight, never really day, never really night.
Suspended.
Right. And there, all alone, was a swing. Not like a playground swing, but older, worn. And then it starts to move on its own.
No wind.
No wind at all.
Yeah.
Just this slow, steady, almost deliberate back and forth.
Huh. How did that feel?
B said it was strange. Familiar, like a half-forgotten tune, but also unsettling. Like a memory you can't quite grasp.
Okay, that mix of feelings is interesting.
And the sound, this creaking noise. B said it resonated really deep inside, almost like the feeling of an empty playground after dark.
Yeah.
That sense of absence.
Nostalgia, but maybe something more.
Yeah, B mentioned it wasn't just nostalgia. It had an edge, a kind of restlessness. And the movement felt intentional, hypnotic even.
And the swing itself.
It seemed to swallow the light, like dark water that doesn't reflect anything back. Very disorienting.
Wow. Okay, so A's perspective on this. That solitary swing in the twilight.
A sees it immediately as a relic. Something from childhood, yes, but also something a bit alien now in its solitude and stillness.
Alien how?
In the sense that it's detached from its original, maybe lively context, and the fact it moves on its own. That points to inner forces,
Like what?
unseen connections, unspoken desires, maybe paths not taken that still hum with energy inside us. A shaft suggests childhood wasn't all innocence.
Right, there's always complexity beneath the surface.
Exactly. Deep currents, secrets even, under the laughter. The swing itself, A frames it as a kind of ritual.
A ritual.
Yeah, this balance between gravity, holding on, and that urge for freedom, letting go.
Oh.
The thrill, but also the fear.
Holding on and letting go. That makes sense for a swing.
And A connects these sensations, that upward surge and the downward fall, to really fundamental life energies. Whispers of, well, Eros, the drive for life, connection, pleasure, and Thanatos, the counterforce, dissolution, letting go.
So ecstasy and loss kind of built into the motion.
In a symbolic sense, yes. That's how A reads the feeling of it.
Okay. And B mentioned something else, didn't they? Behind the swing.
Yes, B described this courtyard. Overgrown, forgotten feeling. Weeds pushing up through cracked stones.
Neglected.
Very much so. At a rusted gate, just slightly ajar, neither open nor closed.
Another in-between state.
Exactly. And the light there was peculiar too. Golden, but cold. Distant.
Strange combination.
And B started noticing tiny details. Scuff marks on the swing seat. The twists in the old rope. Faint footprints in the dirt beneath.
Like clues.
Yeah, and feeling like an intruder. Like stumbling onto something private.
Yeah.
But also B couldn't look away. Compelled.
And still wondering what moved the swing.
Absolutely. Was it the wind? A trick of the eye? Some lingering presence? A phantom child? Or was it something from inside B's own mind, their psyche?
That's the core question, isn't it? Internal or external?
It feels like a really significant moment in the dream. The swing as a cipher may be for decoding these primal rhythms. B is feeling desire, fear, pleasure, loss.
So how does A interpret this stage, the setting?
I sees the swing as a stage, literally, for fantasies, both the conscious ones from childhood play and the unconscious ones.
What kind of fantasies?
Remember pretending on a swing, to be a bird, a knight, an adventurer, maybe a lover or a friend you wish for. I says these were like rehearsals, trying on adult roles without realizing it.
Practicing life.
But also, Ide points out, there were roles we didn't dare play. Wishes too scary, too shameful, the forbidden stuff.
Right.
So the swing's arc becomes a map of repression. Forward is expression, reaching out. Backward is suppression, pulling back. That constant negotiation inside us.
Like the ego and the id, In Freudian terms.
That kind of dynamic, yes.
Yeah.
And the creaking sound, I suggest that's the sound of the tension between these forces.
The friction.
Exactly. And who's the unseen pusher? Maybe it's that internalized parental voice, the superego judging us. Or maybe when the swing moves itself.
Yes.
Maybe that's the trapped energy of those repressed desires finally finding a symbolic voice, demanding to be seen in the dream's language.
That's powerful. The swing moving itself because of inner tension. And B mentioned feeling like they were merging with the scene.
Yeah, B described this really unsettling feeling where the line between observer and participant just dissolved.
Daring boundaries.
Totally. Reality, imagination, past, present, even waking and sleeping, it all got blurry. B said the swing's rhythm felt like their own heartbeat, the creaking like their pulse.
Wow, deeply connected.
And this feeling of unspoken questions hanging in the air, a language almost understood, a heavy sense of meaning pressing in, urging them to just listen, remember, see.
That feeling of being on the verge of understanding is very dreamlike.
It really is. It highlights how personal this all is. And A picks up on another layer of that rhythm, too.
The back and forth.
Yes. A suggests it mirrors a very primal rhythm, perhaps even evoking the sensations of lovemaking, something sensed in childhood, maybe without understanding, but the echo remains.
Okay. The sort of underlying currents.
Right. And also the experience of being pushed,
Ah.
the surrender involved, the trust, but also the fear of depending on someone else.
Early experiences of power dynamics.
Or practice for the give and take of connection, perhaps.
Yeah.
A asks, who's controlling the swing now? Is it B, projecting memories? Or something deeper, the past demanding acknowledgement?
The past isn't really past, is it?
Not this view. It's active. It pushes us towards awareness, A suggests.
So the dream didn't just stay intense like that. B said it shifted.
That's right. Gradually, the swing started to slow. The rhythm softened.
Becoming gentler.
Yes. And the creaking faded, almost to a whisper. But B could still feel this. Hum. A vibration lingering in the air.
Even after it stopped.
Even after it came to a complete stop. Hung there, motionless. And the silence wasn't empty, B said. It felt charged, pregnant with meaning.
Like a pause.
A significant pause, like dawn approaching. And B felt a subtle shift inside too, a change in perspective.
Interesting. How does A see this stillness?
A interprets the still swing as a threshold, a doorway that's been opened, offering a glimpse into that inner reservoir of memories, desires, the unconscious.
A glimpse, not a full picture.
Exactly. It's not about intellectual knowing, A emphasizes. It's visceral, a sensation, a stirring, a loosening, an unraveling.
And the swing itself is seen differently now.
Yes. Not just innocent childhood play. It's become a vessel holding all the complexities of that time. The connection to the child B feels very real.
Like they're still present.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Their laughter, their tears,
Yep.
weaving into the fabric of the adult. Not separate. Shaping thoughts, longings, right now.
That connection is key. Did this lead B to a specific realization?
It did. B suddenly saw the swing wasn't just an object, it was a mirror.
Reflecting what?
Reflecting the child they were, the adult they are now, and all the threads connecting them. Showing how childhood fears and desires are still carried, maybe hidden in habits or anxieties. The masks we wear.
Recognizing the patterns.
Yes, but crucially, B also felt these patterns weren't fixed. That change was possible.
That's a hopeful insight.
Definitely. It's a moment of real self-awareness. Seeing the symbolism mirror.
And how does A see the swing now, in light of this stillness and realization?
A suggests the movement, which felt maybe unsettling before, now feels familiar. Like life's own rhythm, ebb and flow, cycles.
Less mysterious.
Or rather, the mystery is understood differently. A proposes the swing moves because of B's own inner world. Desires are the wind, unresolved questions are the hands pushing it.
So B is the source of the movement, ultimately.
In this interpretation, yes. The past is alive in the present, urging awareness. And the stillness, it's not an end, it's potential.
Poised to move again.
Exactly. Not finality, but transition. A breath before the next movement.
And what was B's final feeling as the dream or this vision faded?
B described mentally stepping back. And the courtyard looked different. The light felt softer, maybe more forgiving.
A change in atmosphere.
Yes, and this lingering question, if I turn away, will it start moving again? Or stay still, holding its mystery?
Leaving it open-ended.
Right. Which emphasizes that the inner world keeps going. The shift in light suggests B's own emotional shift. And that question keeps the cyclical nature in view. The unconscious is always working.
So what does A offer as a final takeaway from this symbol?
A stresses that this kind of experience offers echoes, hints, not neat answers. It's an invitation to sit with the not knowing, to listen inwardly.
The journey continues.
As B walks away, the scene recedes, but it's still there, inside. A fragment brought into view. You carry that echo.
The echo of the swing.
Yes. A reminder of the past that might surface again. But next time, may be greeted with more recognition, a deeper understanding, a trust in the path, even if it feels uncertain.
And the swing itself?
It waits, patient, timeless, holding its secrets. A reminder, A says, of everything we carry, everything we are, and everything we might become.
Wow, that's quite a journey through just one central image, the swing. It really shows how these quiet, internal symbols can hold so much meaning.
Absolutely. And it highlights how personal this process is. Understanding comes through resonance, through feeling, not just ticking boxes in a symbol dictionary.
It's more intuitive.
Very much so.
So that brings us to our final thought for you listening. Think about your own inner world for a moment. Are there subtle rhythms, maybe recurring images or feelings lingering there?
Yeah, things that might be as quiet as that swing moving in still air. Are they waiting for your attention, your acknowledgement?
Maybe it's a recurring feeling, an image that pops into your head, a moment that just feels significant somehow.
Take a moment to consider them. What stories might these whispers from your own inner landscape be trying to tell you?